This past year, as we were preparing for my son had a wedding, and it was out of state, so we were having an open house here, and I was searching around for somewhere I could just get some items. I didn't need to do a big venue. There was a lot of great venues around, but it was just an open house. And so I was looking for rentals, just simple rentals, just to kind of spruce up what we already had, and I found it really hard to find. In the process of preparing for my son's open house, I was able to acquire a bunch of inventory, and through that process open up my own business. We specialize in we can decorate for an entire wedding, or we can do a la carte. I have a lot of people that will call just because they need a few extra garlands, or they need a couple of Christmas trees, or some of our alpine trees, or a bench, or some serving dishes. We have gazebos and backdrops and all sorts of decorations, a little bit of everything. And one of the things that makes us different from other businesses is you don't have to purchase a big package. You can just, do a couple things just to spruce it up. If you have everything planned, but you just need a couple of things, we have that. We enjoy doing entire weddings as well. We just recently did a wedding this past January for a 75-year-old couple that they were both widowers, and they were high school sweethearts, and they had found each other and surprised their family members. They didn't even know they were dating, and they told them they were getting married in 2 weeks. They were just going to do kind of elope. And so the kids and the grandkids decided to surprise them with a surprise wedding. And so it was fun to be able to be a part of that and set it up and surprise this couple as they walked in, thinking they were just going through the ceremony and have a full-on wedding. That was an enjoyable one. I like to have stress-free weddings, so when people call, I like to tell them, don't worry about it, we can take care of you. Our prices are low. I don't make people pay deposits up front, so if they need to change around and as they prepare, I think a lot of people enjoy that. It's kind of a nice added bonus to using us. We're local, we're in Lehi, but we will travel. We've gone northern Utah as well. We do deliver, or we allow people to come pick up. So we just kind of offer a lot of different services that way as far as weddings are concerned. Being a new business, it's kind of a learning process. You do some things and you're like, oh, that didn't quite work out. And we're still learning along the way. I think getting a control of my inventory was my biggest struggle first. Just kind of knowing what I had, knowing what people were looking for, keeping up with the trends. I want to keep up with the trends, but I want to keep some of the classic stuff as well, so it lasts. So it's just kind of a learning curve, and we're figuring it out as we go. Outdoor weddings and wind can be an obstacle, no matter how much you set it up. And we did have one wedding where we had everything set up, the table decorations and the backdrops, and the wind picked up. And then it was, scurrying to try and hold things down. The element is always going to be a factor in outdoor weddings, but you just try to plan for the best. If I had to start it all over again, it kind of just fell into my lap by what was going on, but it would have been nice if it wouldn't have started at such a crazy busy time with my son getting married. But you kind of live and learn, and I'd been through it once, so it made it a little bit easier. My business is a home business, so I work out of my home. My kids are around, and I have to make sure that I have some time that I don't answer my phone. So I've chose that Sunday. But when you work out of your home and people can get a hold of you 24/7, you have to really set some limits and say, okay, I'll answer my phone from this time to this time. And just like you would if you had a brick and mortar, you would have time you're closed. And so I've had to kind of set that for this, so that it's not taking up all the time for my family. I always wanted something I could do with my kids, with my family. The idea of having a family business has always been something I've wanted to do. And one of the things that I thought about when I first took on this business was, my husband can help me, my kids can help me. If their friends want to earn some extra money by delivering a wedding, they can help me. And just the idea of just kind of working together as a family was a big inspiration for going ahead with this. Obviously, owning your own business not only gives you additional skills, including people skills. You get to interact with different people, see them on the best day of their life, but obviously it brings in additional cash that can go towards other things that we enjoy. So that's always a plus. It's enjoyable. It's fun watching. It's fun helping people. Weddings can be a lot of fun, and it's fun to be able to help people prepare for that day, and like I said, relieve some of the stress of that day and give them ideas, and just kind of watch them as they enjoy that next step of their lives. Luckily, I haven't had any hard times yet. Hopefully they're not to come.